Welcome to The Kid Cave, the podcast where young sports fans learn all about the games they love, from how sports work to the stories of legendary athletes. We break it all down in a way that's fun, easy to understand, and packed with cool facts. So if you're curious about sports and ready to learn something new, you're in the right place. Let's explore the world of sports, one play at a time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Kid Cave podcast. I'm Dan. That's
Hutson.
Welcome to this spanking brand new episode. Couple weeks away from Christmas. Are we going to do one more before Christmas, you think?
I think so.
All right. So let's jump into it, shall we? We've got our game on. We've got our huddle up history. We've got Stat Lab. We got the playbook. We've got Hutson's game tip. We've got show and tell. And then a little extra credit. So, as usual, let's open it up with a fun fact. You ready for this one?
Yep.
All right. So, I'm going to probably mispronounce this guy's name. You want to know the world record for the most number of non-stop push-ups?
Yeah.
10,507 by Minoru Yoshida of Japan. 10,000. Do you think you could do 10,000 nonstop push-ups?
No.
No? You know, I can't do it. How many do you think you could do in a row, push-ups?
30.
You could do 30? That's probably more than what I could do. I'm old now. So, all right, that's your fun fact. To begin, let's do a little game on, because there is a lot going on in the sports world right now. And let's start it off with the NFL, Hutson, because we got 4 more weeks left of the regular season for the NFL, and the playoff picture is kind of crazy right now. So let's start with the AFC, okay?
All right.
Right now, it's the Denver Broncos as the top seed in the NFC with an 11-2 record.
I got the next one.
All right.
Should I do the 7th or 2nd?
You just go 2 through 7 now.
All right. We got the New England Patriots at the 2nd seed. Jacksonville's got the 3rd seed. Steelers have the 4th seed. Chargers have the 5th seed. Bills have the 6th. And the 7th going to Houston.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, in the AFC a lot with the Colts, Daniel Jones is done for the year. But I don't even think you know this now. You know who they brought back?
Wait, let me think. Joe Flacco?
No, he's still with the Bengals. Yep.
I'm not sure.
Phillip Rivers.
Who's that?
Exactly. I knew you. He hasn't played in 5 years. He was up for the Hall of Fame today, or like this year. Yeah, he last played for the Colts in 2020. He's 44 years old. He's literally a grandpa. And they're bringing him back. Yeah, that's nuts. I guarantee you have some Phillip Rivers cards. He used to play for the Chargers, too. Wore number 17 was a quarterback. So,
okay. Yeah,
I knew you were going to say, who is that? So, they're trying, but the Colts, they got to play they play, bring it up right here because their schedule is brutal. They got to go to Seattle. Then they got to play San Francisco. Then they got to play, where are they at on here? Jaguars. Is that Jaguars right there?
That's Jaguars.
Oh, yeah, and then they got Houston. So that's a really tough schedule. Do you want to go through the NFC quick?
All right. Rams have the 1 seed. Our Packers have the 2 seed. Eagles have the 3. Buccaneers have the 4. Seattle has the 5. San Francisco has the 6th, and the Bears have the 7th.
Yep. Packers obviously with a big win against the Bears, but now we got a huge game going up against Denver. Packers and the Broncos coming up here too. So heading into week 15, there is a couple of scenarios where teams can clinch. I know if Denver wins, they can clinch. Patriots are in a clinching situation. The Rams, if they win, they can clinch a playoff spot too. So we're getting close to that point in time of the season. NBA wise, I know we're still kind of just entering the second quarter of the NBA season, but in the Eastern Conference, you got Detroit, you got the Knicks, Boston is riding a nice winning streak. I'll let you do the Western, okay?
All right.
Toronto, Orlando, Miami, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Atlanta, and our Bucks with no Giannis right now are in that 10 spot.
Wait, how did the Bulls dropped down that far?
They did, but, you look at Boston, they weren't off to a good start either, and they've won 5 in a row. But to the Western Conference, I don't know if anybody's going to beat OKC anymore, dude. Look at that record.
I don't know how the Trailblazers even beat them.
Yeah. Look at that. A point differential of 16.1. Again, do you remember what point differential is?
Yeah. So, it's pretty much like unanswered points, maybe.
The difference between how many points they score and how many points they allow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 16. That means they're like, for example, on average, beating opponents by 16 points. That's nuts.
All right. OKC, Los Angeles Lakers, who I think are going to win the championship. Nuggets, Rockets, Spurs, Timberwolves, Suns, Warriors, Grizzlies, Trailblazers. Should I do the rest?
No, that's the top 10 over there. So I know you and I are both Bucks fans, and there's some rumors going on about Giannis, and that's. What are you doing?
Who's a 15th seed?
It doesn't matter who the 15th seed is, dude.
Okay, wait, no.
Yeah.
I want to know who it is.
It's the Pelicans, and now you just screwed up how the computer looks, dude. There we go. I think I fixed it. So, but anyways, back to the Giannis thing. I hope he doesn't get traded. You think he's going to get traded?
No.
I hope not either, dude. So, I did not plan on originally talking about. Well, I didn't think we were going to have anything to talk about, but we are going to talk a little baseball because, which we're going to get to here in a second. But right now, it's a thing called winter meetings going on in Florida, and so this is a big time for like general managers to talk to free agents or teams to work out trades. So we already got a couple big signings.
Yeah.
You don't know who signed today. You just got home from school. You don't know who signed today.
I want to guess.
Okay, you get 2 guesses.
All right. I have to think of who a free agent
No,
is.
we're not going to be here all day.
All right, fine.
Kyle Schwarber signed 5 years, $150 million, going back to the Phillies.
All right.
Edwin Diaz, Dodgers.
Now
The Mets had signed Devin Williams earlier, so now Edwin Diaz is going to the Dodgers.
Does Tanner Scott still on the Dodgers?
I believe so.
Is Kirby Yates?
I believe so. I don't know.
They have 3 closers.
Hey, it doesn't matter. They're the Dodgers. They can buy anybody who they want at this point.
Yeah.
They also are announcing rosters for like the World Baseball Classic. Bryce Harang is on Team USA, so he got on there. So, but we're going to tell you a little bit more about what this particular time in the baseball season is called. That's coming up actually in the extra credit portion of this episode. What do you mean no?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know what the answer is.
You don't even know the question yet. Dude. All right. So that's your game on. Are you ready for a little huddle up history?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the football world on this one.
All right.
Okay. So top 10 receiving touchdowns of all time in football history.
Okay, I might have an idea.
Well, I wasn't going to make it a trivia question.
Oh, come on.
Well, okay, who's number 1?
No, it's not Randy Moss. It's not Randy Moss. I said the wrong thing. I said the wrong thing.
Who is it?
It's Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
I said the wrong thing.
The fact that Randy Moss was on the tip of your tongue disappoints me, son. Because he's a Viking.
He's mostly a Patriot.
No, he's mostly a Viking.
No.
Yeah. So, but anyways, the reason I bring this up because one of our favorites, at least he's one of my favorites, Devontae Adams is climbing up on that list, dude. You don't care?
No.
Are you not a Devontae fan anymore?
No.
Why?
He's been on too many teams, man. He's gone. He's just gone.
He's still a cool dude. This is your top 10, and I think it's kind of, we talk about, because we're both Packers fans, I think Devontae's going to be in the Hall of Fame, which means his name's going to be in Lambeau Field with all the other Hall of Famers. But check this out. Jerry Rice has 197 career receiving touchdowns. Nobody ain't breaking that.
No.
Nobody's breaking that up there. You got Randy Moss at 2. He's in second place with 156. Okay?
That's why he's on the tip of my tongue.
He's still like 41 away from Jerry Rice.
41.
Terrell Owens is at number 3. Chris Carter's 4. Marvin Harrison.
Let me
Larry
do the list.
Fitzgerald is at 6. And Larry Fitzgerald's probably going to go into Hall of Fame this year.
Let me do the rest.
Okay.
Lante Adams, Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, and another active player, Mike Evans.
Yep. He'd probably be more on here, like more touchdowns on here if he didn't get hurt this year.
Yeah.
He missed a lot of time. But Devontae's got a good chance to pass Larry Fitzgerald, who's 6, because Devontae's only 4 back from him right now. And he could even get in the top 5. Marvin Harrison's at 128, and Devontae's at 117. Chris Carter's at 130. Maybe next year for Devontae for that. But Devontae could be top 5 in touchdown catches of all time. So I know they're not top, but the reason I bring this up too, all those names, and Larry Fitzgerald's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Every single guy is in the Hall of Fame. So that bodes well for Devontae and Mike Evans going into the Hall of Fame. But I didn't scroll down all the way yet because at 11, there's 2 guys that are also in the Hall of Fame. Okay? Tim Brown and Steve Largent at number 11. They each have 100 touchdown catches of all time. You want to know who's right behind them?
Don Hutson.
Don Hutson, still there at 99. He's got more than Rob Gronkowski. Don Hutson's still the best. One of the best, top 5 receiver of all time, Don Hutson. I mean, that dude played in the 40s, and he's still 30s and 40s, and still 99 touchdowns all time.
He's a top.
What?
He's a top.
He's a top?
He's the top.
He's the top? Okay. What is that kids lingo? He's a top?
He's the top player. He's number 1.
Okay. If you think so. Top player, best player?
He'd be the second player to be 100 overall.
Who's first?
I can't remember.
Okay. You're the gamer. I thought you would know that. So, no, don't cheat.
Come on.
Look it up here while I do Stat Lab. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I was going to make Stat Lab a little bit of a trivia for you if you're ready to do this.
All right.
Can you pay attention to this?
Yeah.
While you research something?
Yeah.
Okay, going to go back to the basketball world now, sir. Tell me what a double-double is.
Either it can be 10 points a game or 10 and 10 rebounds, 10 assists and 10 rebounds, or 10 rebounds and 10 points.
So a stat line in basketball where you have double digits in 2 categories, right? Like you said, the easiest one for a lot of people is probably more than 10 points, more than 10 rebounds, or more than 10 points and more than 10 assists. What about a triple-double?
A triple-double is where a person gets 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 points.
So 3 of something in the double-digit categories. So again, probably the most common one is more than 10 points, more than 10 rebounds, and more than 10 assists. A little bit more rare, quadruple-double, though. So it's pretty easy. If there's 2, there's 3. What's a quadruple-double?
Quadruple-double?
Yeah.
I just don't know what stat it is.
It can just be 4 of anything.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be. So in this instance, it's probably going to be like centers a lot of times would have this. More than 10 points, more than 10 rebounds, more than 10 assists, more than 10 blocks. Right?
Okay.
That's where you're going to have it at, is those 4, because I mean, it's not going to be anything else, right? It's going to be those 4 stats. So when you hear players like the Joker, right? He averages like a triple double. So that's like more than 10 points, more than 10 rebounds, more than 10 assists. And when you hear somebody averaging a quadruple double, you add the blocks into that category. Okay. So who is it?
We got 7 players, actually.
All right, who are they?
Deion Sanders, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice. How do you say his name?
Tony Baselli,
Shannon Sharp, Mike Aslott.
Nope, Mike Allstott, make fullback's great again.
And I don't know who that is.
Mark Chmura was 100? That has got to be a lie. No. Packers tight end Mark Chmura was 100 and come on. No way. Stop the presses here for a second. What? Mark Chmura. Mark Chmura was 100 in
Madden 19.
1999?
That's Madden 19.
Madden 1999 for the year. So, okay. That would have been, I never would have guessed that.
No.
What?
I don't know. I don't know how Mike Aslot, though.
All stats. One of the best fullbacks of all time.
I know he's like the best of all time, but how does a fullback get 100 overall?
Because he was a really good runner for a fullback too. He was unstoppable back in the day. I got to do a better job of teaching you 90s football. So, all right, we're going back and forth here for a lot of this. Up next, we've got the playbook. Okay?
All right.
So it's basketball season. We're gonna have to share the mic here. So I'm gonna put my mic down, and you gotta have to hold it for me. So while I talk, okay?
All right.
So let's mute that. We're gonna do 4 basketball cuts: the L cut, the V cut, the backdoor cut, and the UCLA cut. Okay. So I'm gonna.
College.
Yeah, it is actually the college one. Let's do so. Oh, my hand erased the UCLA cut right over here. So I'll put it up there for a little bit. It's probably backwards for a lot of people. Essentially, this is the UCLA cut right up there. Not very good. I got to get better at graphics so we can put them up on the stream there. But essentially, Hutson, what a UCLA cut is, you got somebody who's got the ball at the perimeter, passes it to the wing. You got a post player coming up to set a screen, kind of fake that way, cut around that screen, that pick, and go towards the hoop, and the guy on the perimeter will pass it to you that way. Okay? That's a UCLA cut. Yes, as you said, after the college coach, John Wooden. John Wooden, one of the best college basketball coaches period of all time, named after him. Okay? The L cut. Why do you think they call it an L cut?
Because it's an L. Because it's an L.
It's an L, right? It's this cut right there. Whereas you have a guy or a player coming up towards the perimeter by the 3-point line, straight line, boom, L, right? So, V cut. Why do you think they call it a V cut, Hutson?
It's in a V.
It's in a V, which is this one right there. Weird. V cut to the hoop, back out, right? In, back out. And then backdoor cut. This one it's a pretty easy cut, but a lot of it is dependent on the defender, okay? So right here is the backdoor cut. You've got the player with the ball here, okay? Say that's you. Say this is me. Say that's you, okay? That X there is the defender. The backdoor cut will work if that defender is trying to take away the passing lane. So he doesn't want you to pass it. So what should this guy do? Run towards the basket, and then boom, you got the pass there. So if they're over pursuing or over, kind of in that passing lane, but leaving that lane to the hoop open, it's a backdoor cut that way. So, make sense?
Yeah.
All right. That's your playbook. We are at show and tell, and then Hutson's game tip, and then we're going to wrap it up with extra credit. Who did we talk about a little bit earlier in top 10 receiving? Devontae. So I'm like, why don't we showcase one of our collections in the main cave here? The Devontae Adams signed mini helmets over there. So, yeah, pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
It's the black helmet. Obviously it's a helmet they don't wear, never wear, but it's from when he was with the Packers. So,
all right.
Game tip time, Huts. What do we got?
All right. So usually this will work for me. During Madden, you can get an easy kick return. So you have to click return middle. Start by taking the ball going this. This is backwards for you guys. So go this way, and then cut in this way, and then there should be a gap, and then you should start sprinting at once you get the ball, and then once you curve this way. Again, this is backwards for you guys. So then you have to curve this way. And then there might be a little tiny gap against the other team, right in here, which again, backwards. And that you should just run through that gap. And if you're holding the sprint, you should get an easy touchdown.
All right. That's a good tip. I don't think I've ever had a punt return or kick return for a touchdown when I play Madden.
I've had 3 or 4 punt returns, 2 with Tyreek, 1 with Jaden Reed. I think it was only 3.
Nice.
And then I have a few kick returns.
Oh.
I did one back in Madden 23 with Amari Rodgers.
That's actually pretty good if you do it with Amari Rodgers. So,
And then a few with Tyreek. And then I think that's it.
all right, you ready for extra credit to wrap up this episode of the Kid Cave?
Yep.
So I mentioned at the beginning a little bit of baseball talk, right?
Yeah.
So this time period in baseball, the nickname for it is called the hot stove season. So you obviously from that look, you have never heard what that refers to. So let me give you a little bit of a background, a little extra credit here. The hot stove season refers to Major League Baseball's offseason, particularly the time around the winter meetings, which is right now. They're going on in Florida, like we said at the beginning. That's when free agent signings and trades mostly happen because you have GMs from all the teams together, managers, owners, agents for these players. Some free agent players themselves are all under kind of one area. So it's easy for them to kind of meet and work on deals and such. But why is it called hot stove, Hutson? Why is it called hot stove, do you think? You want to guess? I don't think you're going to get it.
It's called the hot stove because a lot of good teams might get a lot of good players.
Okay. So in the early days of baseball, hot stove season referred to an actual baseball season. Hot stove leagues in which Major League Baseball players would stay in shape by playing baseball in their hometowns while staying warm with actual hot stoves. The term soon expanded to become kind of a predecessor to the water cooler. On a cold day, fans would gather around the hot stove to discuss their favorite teams. So, kind of a cool little nugget there, right?
Yeah. I have one thing to ask you, though.
What?
Before we end this episode, are we going to talk about the free agents that were signed?
For?
MLB.
We did already at the beginning.
We did?
Schwarber.
Oh,
We mentioned that.
Diaz and Devin Williams.
Devin Williams signed with the
it?
Mets. So far, yeah. So far. Like
Trade?
big names in that.
Trades? Sonny
It's
Gray.
just the beginning.
Sonny Gray.
Huh?
Sonny Gray got traded.
Sonny. Remember, keep the mic in front of you.
Okay.
Sonny Gray got traded to the Boston Red Sox. Yep. So, at the time of this recording, there's probably going to be a lot more. But if there is a lot more like Kyle Tucker and that, obviously we're Brewers fans, so we're kind of curious if Freddie Peralta's going to get traded. I hope not. But, right? Well, what?
I forgot who Kyle Tucker was for a second.
Oh. Baseball nerd yourself forgot who Kyle Tucker was. Come on.
I was thinking Tucker Kraft for some reason.
He's in football mind right now. So, all right, that's going to do it for us, unless you have anything else.
No.
That's going to do it for us on this episode of the Kid Cave. Don't forget to what, Hutson?
Subscribe.
Because give him a sad face right now. Say, look at the camera and give him a sad face. Say, please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
I need more followers.
No.
Yeah, you do. So, you can check it out on YouTube. The video or the audio portion is available in podcast form. I'm Dan. That's
Hutson.
We'll talk to you on the next episode of the Kid Cave.